is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics. Their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
2nd and 1. He's going to look deep for more. He's got it.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get
touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Dalvin Cook.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a gain
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Jackson now. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Room here to run. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes in.
Yo, what up, bro?
And then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive
So
trying to
whatever.
get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than
Oh,
prepared.
I can hardly eat, bro.
Ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw that's taken in.
You straight, bro?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it.
Oh, man.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover,
Hold on, bro. I gotta turn you up somehow.
Like you at breakfast this morning. I got
Say that again.
You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix my.
You got to do what you got to do.
Can you hear me?
Worried about your hands, though.
Okay, that's better. Had to turn my mic headset, my mic up.
At the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The new what they got? What does he do? Or she?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start your next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
Yeah.
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
I'll check him out.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Third down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Pickup of 2 yards.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Cook, the ball
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies. Not much
Fucking PT was a little hard today, bro.
He was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A little bit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
Exclusionary. Hold on.
A big
I know what that is.
on the catch and run. 56
What is it? Tell me what it is. Because as soon as you say it, I'm going to know it. Exclusionary.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook.
Oh, yeah, that was on our first hit. Yeah.
Yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Mm-hmm.
They try again with Cook.
Yeah.
And he'll take this
That was my first hit.
10 down to the
That's why I remembered it.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
If y'all doing that, man, that test gonna be easy.
Great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And that'll make it 13-7.
Good. Makes the score Panthers 13.
Most of those, but I mean, they, you had some questions that were a little tricky, but most of them were fairly easy. Like as far as like how they worded it, they didn't try to trick you at all, and I love that about it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll pass that one. If you pass that 16, you should pass anyway. Common law gonna be the only other hard.
At the line, ready to go. They go play action here on first down. Gonna throw right side.
Yeah, I hope so.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
Mm-hmm. It's just the problem is there's little simple things that be different. Yeah, it's just little simple things that get you.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And
Like simple assault, or battery, or simple battery. You got to know all the fucking difference, and like there's literally small things that make them different. You know, just.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And
I'll be alright though.
the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking.
And he's got
I'm fucking dotting this dude up, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half.
Custodial. I don't even know what that one is. I know what a custodian is. You know, appointed caretaker or some shit like that. But I think so. It's within that category.
Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh man. Feeling like well.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and it's
Fuck did he
complete.
beat him up?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Yeah, he probably home.
Not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Cook. The 20. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jackson.
Come on, you gotta pick that off, boy.
Try to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in
And I
pre-snap.
bet
He
you
locked
would.
in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd down and goal. Jackson forced out to his left.
Good,
In
good.
the end zone, touchdown Minnesota.
Oh shit, I'm tired, boy.
With touchdown number 8.
That workout whooped my ass, and then I was like, man, I'm dead, bro. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to do anything. I come home, take me a fucking, and this ain't gay, so shut up.
After going through the progression,
Took me a bath,
it worked.
'cause my back was sore.
Plenty of people who can catch the football.
Felt good, so I went for a fucking 2-mile run walk.
Target is actually covered. Nice
Felt pretty
job
good.
coming off of that.
It's in for the
Like I said, it was over here next to my house. Man, you probably would have said no anyway. I literally thought about asking you. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna drive all the way over here.
return on this one is a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first.
Don't ever do that,
Wade. They'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They're running it. 59 Mike, 59 Mike.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. The 43-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary offensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Flushed out right. He's got it for a Panther. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
What's up, Josiah?
Panthers 27.
You wondering where Caitlin's at? She is with her mother. Is the map different, bro?
Is out on the field and they send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, you know, Kostic gonna always be my dude, though.
For both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
I'm about to say, if you decent with him, I know I'm gonna be a god.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take.
Yes, she is not going. She cannot have her phone. No. So if that's what you wonder.
Sometimes things get
She can play the video game, but she cannot have that phone. She ain't getting that back.
And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got it.
Fucking dotting this dude up, bruh. Oh my god. I wish you were watching this shit.
Panthers add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
I'm not gonna say what she did. Just know that she can't get her phone back. That's her business what she did.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Huh? Oh. that's one of her friends. He was wondering why she wasn't talking on the phone, I guess.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make.
Yeah, I'm going to pick her up tomorrow.
You can have an empty
What's up, bro?
possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Let's fucking go. This dude is fast.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can.
All right, buddy. I'll let her know.
Punt this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to
But don't you do it. Oh, you just fucked up. You just fucked that up, boy.
They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Picked
Wait.
up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Really? That's cool. Damn, bro, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong damn button on this dude.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Damn. I was perfect too. I had like 5 touchdown passes, no pick.
Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man to man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
My dude, why you keep trying to run the ball? It ain't working for you, homeboy.
Gross Matos there to bring him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for them.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
3rd and long.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And it's a fake.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
They ain't ready for us.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Wait, what?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22.
They got a what?
Needed plenty more. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him.
Josiah, I don't necessarily play every day. I play a good bit though.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
What are y'all doing?
He's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 30.
But I am in 3 different franchises with that, so that helps out.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that,
he steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits a little too close.
Oh yeah. The new Madden don't come out for a while though, boy.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is
That boy fast.
And he will take it across. touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And this
Huh?
offense continues to pour it on.
The kick is good.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Oh yeah, he trash though. He definitely trash. There's way better people in the league than that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
First down, Minnesota.
This is the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
Let's stop it.
And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got
Oh, you lucky bitch, bro.
Take it in for a Viking touchdown.
number 87.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Really? Instant pressure, bro. Come on, bro. That was a fucking quick shot.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down,
What the
McCaffrey.
fuck?
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA,
So what, bro?
playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. Looking for Thielen, but it's
That's what it is, baby. That's what it
picked
is.
off by Jamal Adams. He's really putting together a spectacular season. That interception, number 11 now on the year.
And I know we're all taught that 7 is a lucky number. I'd say 11 is for him, huh? No doubt about it.
22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry in the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 4th and goal.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm almost done, bro. I got 1 more quarter and then I'll be on.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, come on, bro.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
Vikings.
Coming for you, son.
Again, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw.
25-yard line.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off with
Should not have been
great
fucking picked.
anticipation. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
They'll take
Now
over
they get a
first
fourth
and
quarter
10
pick.
at
A
their
little
own
something to
8-yard
hang their
line.
hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Vikings.
Pass complete to
A
number
big
88.
play there.
Touchdown,
91
Minnesota.
yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted down here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
You like what?
It's third down. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, D.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he
Yeah.
slips up past
Yeah, that's
the
gonna be nice.
45 before he gets tackled. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
It's 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
That's a good read. I give him that.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And some room to work. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run. Why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to keep it on the ground. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
51. Vikings 34. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brought him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 27. A big play there for the Panthers. 44 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. It's the kickoff unit as they run up and send. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting. He's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They run it again with Cook. Got some room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Cook. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
Oh, shit. I gotta run out and grab my charger real quick, and I'm gonna load up there.
Put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will greatly accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, shit. Alright, I'm back, bro. Fuck. Yo, you there, bro? Alright. I threw for 550 yards and 8 touchdowns on this dude, bro. Killed his ass. Don't you ever try me like that. You done? Cause I'm about to load up now. You heard me? I'm about to load up now, so don't start now. My stupid ass clicked on Fortnite.